Yeah. Laundry's kind of a broad term, isn't it? Listen, don't get too caught up in the rules of how all this works. Let's just kick back and have a good time. Wait, don't you need to do me? Oh, hey. Name's Dirk. Deveraux. Whoa, your dirty laundry? You better not let her hear you say that. If you don't know what's going on here, you should probably just leave. Please go, please. Back again, huh? I told you already, I can't talk. Just leave me alone. Really? Do you see anything different about this situation than the last time? I'm not sure I believe you, okay? And even if you are telling the truth, the things you've done obviously aren't the right things. Do me a favor and just get out of here. Oh, good. You're here. I've been waiting for you. Of course, silly. I even got you a present. Leave. Go away. Now. How dare you? Now I'm stuck here, maybe forever, all at the whim of a possessive piece of wicker? You know nothing about me. My dreams, my desires, my hopes for the future. This was not your choice to make. Don't think. Don't speak. In fact, don't ever talk to me again. Wow, this is... unbelievable. Harper really just let me go, huh? It's over? Unreal. I guess I should thank you. What? You mean codependent? Maybe I was crazy about you. Maybe I was just crazy. Just something my mom used to say. Yeah. So anyway, what now? Oh, you mean you and me? Well, no, it's not like that. Sure, I think you're attractive, and I appreciate what you did for me. It's just, I've been together with Harper for so long. I don't know. Maybe I need a minute to just air out. Yeah, sure, I guess. Thanks for that. And listen, come back and see me later. I'm into it. Oh, look, it's the occasionally naked person I drape myself on, but still manages to annoy me. Super cool. I'd love to chat with you. Oh, you're just filling me with confidence here. You what? You... She what? Wonderful. Huh. Well, that's kind of messed up. Still, I guess I should thank you. What? You mean codependent? Maybe I was crazy about you. Maybe I was just crazy. Just something my mom used to say. Yeah. So anyway, what now? Wow, you really were on a mission. So, you and me, huh? No, it's not like that. Sure, I think you're attractive and I appreciate what you did for me. It's just, I've been together with Harper for so long. I don't know. Maybe I need a minute to just air out? Yeah, sure, I guess. Not without my permission, you're not. Maybe my fresh-out-of-a-relationship self doesn't want to get his pieces juggled around by those two carnies just yet. Listen, thanks for setting me free and all, but why don't you come back around when you want to get to know me a little better? That's all you want, isn't it? You don't care about me. You just want clean clothes and a free skin show. Get wrinkled, creep. Flirting? I don't know what prison you learned to flirt in, but this ain't it, Chief. You're lucky I believe in second chances. Come see me again when you learn to think more with your heart and less about my jockeys. Back so soon, huh? Still have tunnel vision for my crotch? Are you ready to take off those blinders and see me as a real person? Well then, apology accepted. Now tell me I'm handsome. Duh, I still like you. And I still like compliments and companionship. Now, tell me I'm handsome, ask me what my passions are, or more about my history. I don't know what that means, but I may have an aspirin and an Oxford if you need it. So you think I'm attractive, huh? Well, listen, I don't think anybody dislikes hearing that. Still, I wouldn't consider myself hot or anything. Well, maybe when I'm getting ironed. Or pressed. Clever. Anyway, I'm interested in the physical form, but in more of a pedagogical way. I do have a C-note wadded in your pocket you'll never find. Anyway, Harper always talked about how handsome she thought I was. Honestly, got a little old. What is this, a job interview? Well, you're not too bad yourself. You. You're creeping up on your laundry-based pun quota. That's it. I'm out of here. Oh yeah? What makes you think I want to get clean anyway? Not necessarily. It just seems like it's never really up to me. Wow, you are relentless, you know that? You hold on to the receipts forever until you decide if you're gonna return it or not. My pockets are deep. Okay, you better cool your jets. Correct. I am very handsome. Very. You may proceed. Well, Why are you so sassy with me? Fair enough. Promise. Yeah. How? I'm not sure. I'm kind of a mess. You know what I mean. You'd want to support me like that? A kiss, huh? I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been thinking about it. Is Harper watching? Mm-hmm. Man, amazing. Oh, come on. I know. Of course. You really want me clean, don't you? I don't know. I want to, but I've only just gotten free. I don't know if this is what I need right now. Oh, why the hell not? God, you are so sexy. Why do you make me feel this way? All fired up, but still safe and cozy. Like I could just tease and kiss and play with you for hours, get lost in you, and not have to think about anything else. Yeah. Listen, why don't I just talk to Thor and Guillaume? See if I can't get them to cue up their old act and get me washed. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's what you want. And that's the only thing I need to make me happy. Hey, hottie, what do you think? I call it fresh. Whatever, babe. The real question is, does it turn you on? Good, 'cause I'm feeling hot out of the dryer. You wanna make out? Nope. Come on, let's make some static. Sweet. Now get over here. Yes? And pretty much anything you wear that's not accessories. Yeah. Laundry's kind of a broad term, isn't it? Listen, don't get too caught up in the rules of how all this works. Let's just kick back and have a good time. Even undies. Though I do wear my own when I'm being washed. You think I'm gonna let Thor and Guillaume get a peek at me in the buff while I get washed? Fat chance. Pretty forward, aren't you? A few minutes into this date and we're straight into my skivvies. You're pretty easy on the eyes yourself. That's a lot of pronouns, but okay. How so? Lonely, huh? Could have fooled me. You seem pretty popular on the dating scene, at least around here. Real world, what do you think you are? Well, if you're any of those things, that means I'm not real. And if I'm not real, my mama's gonna be really bummed. Yeah? What do you think? I just popped into existence? I've been here a long time. I've just never been able to talk to you, and you finally started talking to me. Of course. And for what it's worth, I don't think you're any of those things. I think that whatever is going on here is a little strange and maybe a bit magical, but ultimately, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Good. Of course. That's exactly what an imaginary, sentient pile of dirty laundry would say. Guilty. But seriously, lighten up. Come on, be a good sport. Your turn. Ask me anything. You know you want to. The only family I ever really knew was my mom. She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines, no. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her. Sure, but free spirits aren't always the best parents. She loved me more than anything. I knew that. I could feel that. But she never gave me anything but that love. No lessons, no guidance, no center. She was a gentle breeze, too weak to push me forward. I don't actually talk about her much. Something about you makes me feel like I can now. It's been so long since I've seen her. My visions of her feel more like dreams than memories. As open and free as she was, she couldn't care for all her cloth in the same way. That's the way of things for clothes. Eventually, I went to market, got stitched and tailored, all the usual rite of passage stuff. I always thought she'd at least write. A call, something. I don't even know if she's still alive and weaving. Harper was always telling me what to do. Get off the floor, clean yourself up. No, stay inside me longer, deeper. Anyway, at first it really bothered me, but then one day, it just didn't. Not sure. Maybe I didn't want to fight anymore. Maybe giving in was simpler. Even now with some hindsight, I still don't know how we ended up together for so long. Please, who am I, though? I don't know. Am I supposed to? What do you know? What's that? I already told you. I don't know, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't have the answers you're looking for. I can't define myself just like that because you want me to. No, all right? I have been trapped in that hamper so long. Every day being told what to do. And now that I have the whole world in front of me, I don't know what I want. I'm scared, okay? I'm not sure that you can. Yes, when I was with Harper. It's true. Was it? Is that so bad? She made me feel safe and warm. I've never known. My mother certainly never showed me. She just shipped me off to become some other person's idea of what I should be. The tailor never asked what I'd like to become. You certainly never asked how I'd like to be styled or paired or worn. I've lived my entire life with no one telling me anything, but still using me the way they see fit. Why should I be expected to have any responsibility, desires, or autonomy at all? Tell me, huh? What am I supposed to be? What should I do? Tell me! Of course you'd say that. Time? You don't want to be with me? I don't know what to say. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean. But then Scandelabra won't let you out. Won't you be trapped in here? I know what that feels like. Being trapped. I won't let my hang-ups bring that on anyone else. I did? Uh-huh. Goodbye. And good luck. There you are. Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about all the things you said. About my mom, Harper, us. Not yet, but I just wanted you to know. I'm doing better. Still stuck in here, or did you already make it out and just missed my musk so much you swung by for a visit? Oh, I'd help you out, but okay. Catch you later, Tacky McCracky. Back again, huh? Good. I wanted to ask you a tiny favor. You think you could move my pile into the sun under Winnie? Double D needs to soak up some vitamin D. Dirk deveraux. Deal. Hey there, gorgeous. Absolutely. This time to myself and my new position in life are just what I needed. I'm feeling truly content, and it's all because of you. Yeah, I guess you're right. But you gave me the time I needed to figure things out, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Nope, I know. But I'll do you one better. I've been considering how selfless you were, letting me take the time I so badly needed, even though you needed something pretty badly too. That was beyond big of you. I'm sure. Right. And that made me realize how selfish I've been, blaming everyone else for my own unwillingness to speak up and act, keeping secrets from people who loved me, hiding things that could have helped them, forgetting what made me who I am. And that's another thing, being too hard on myself, throwing a pity party, sleeping instead of acting, being carried instead of carrying others. Who have I ever helped? What have I ever made? What have I ever done? Exactly! All these years, I've been resentful of my mom, and for what? She was just a loom. All she was doing was her job. She was made to give birth and set things free. It's who she was. It's who Harper is. What else is a hamper supposed to do other than hang on to clothes? Was it her fault that a certain load of laundry wanted to be held and allowed her to keep him longer than she should have? No! At first, ashamed, angry, embarrassed, at peace. I understood I didn't have to put that blame on anyone else. I could shoulder it all myself, understand it, and then let it go. Thank you. It's a funny thing coming to terms with who you are, who you were, and who you're trying to become. I'm doing my best to be kinder, softer, and loosening up. I like the way I'm feeling, dirty or not. Way deep, right down into my pockets. And that's where I found it, a way to help someone I love, without compromising who I am. Something I'd forgotten about long ago. You may have too, buried in a tiny hidden pocket, inside another pocket, inside a zipper. Inside some cargo shorts. Sadly, yes. But I think you'll be happy about this. Before I do, I have one last thing to say. You have made me make myself more awakened and joyful than I ever thought possible. I love you. You are the best friend I've ever had. Well, good, 'cause I'm about to get your fine ass out of here. May I present to you, from the deepest recesses of my pile, the Spaniard with the swagger, the skeleton with the skills, the magnanimous master of the house, Keith! Good to see you, beautiful. Come sit in the sun with me. So, here we are. What do you want to know about me? What am I into? Well, not much, I guess. Well, of course I care. I don't know. Harper had this idea about what she thought of me, which mainly consisted of something cute to be held on to. For a long time, I didn't have to be too much more than that. Not sure if you noticed, but I'm not the oversharing type. Clingy? Yeah, I suppose. You know what? You're right. It wasn't all on Harper. I guess, if I'm being honest with myself, it was just easier. Being told what to do, having someone holding me back, but also holding on to me. I only had to be responsible for one thing. Her happiness. Did you just say wink, wink? You sure know how to embarrass a guy. You trying to push my buttons? Don't even go there. Relentless. Fine. Fashion. Fashion, okay? Clothes, style, couture, models, runway, snooty fake French guys putting bubble wrap and chiffon on Gigi Hadid. You are so difficult sometimes. Well, thank you. Maybe. If I were to do fashion, I'd want to work in fabrics. Not any of that high-end pretentious stuff that only works in Milan. No, I want to design real, wearable clothes for the everyday person to look fabulous in. I mean, it's literally who and what I am. You think? No offense, but I'm currently composed of all your clothes and I'm not 100% sure fashion is your forte. Zing for zing, huh? Well, here's one for you. You sound a little like Harper. You think you know fashion? No, it's just... Oh, stop it. I'm sorry, okay? You all right? Good. I'm glad your sensitive pieces are intact. Okay, I'll bite. I'm open to the idea of working with you. Have any ideas about where to start? Back to this again. You just want to get me in that washer, don't you? Prove it. Maybe it's not about you. Fine. It's my dream to be a fashion designer. But you're dreaming if you think you know enough to be able to help me. Okay then, a mini pop quiz. Get these right, and we'll move on to the true test. What year was the first officially recognized Semaine de la Mode de Paris? Not bad. Beginner's luck. Cocky. I knew it. Wrong. If you insist. Get this wrong and it's game over. I won't even start on the questions that'll really determine whether you're a stylista or a schlub. What is the term used to describe the creation of exclusive, custom-fitted clothing constructed by hand from start to finish, made from high-quality, expensive, often unusual fabric, and sewn with extreme attention to detail? Get this right, and I'll start to believe you're interested in fashion. What is the term used to describe the creation of exclusive, custom-fitted clothing constructed by hand from start to finish, made from high-quality, expensive, often unusual fabric, and sewn with extreme attention to detail? That's it. Quiz over. You lose. Nope. This isn't some cheap game. You don't get to go back and undo your answers. You certainly don't get to pretend to be something you're not. While you're trying to convince me I'm something I don't know how to be, you can't help me this way. I said this way. I've got one last question for you. Love me or leave me? Kiss me or kick rocks? No, it's not. It's your turn to make a choice. Do it. All tied up. Last chance for romance. Here goes. A supermodel herself, who claims to have actually coined the term. Well done. I suppose you do have a base knowledge of fashion. Don't be yet. You've still got 3 more rounds. We'll see. Get these correct, and not only will I trust you as my partner and let you toss me in the washer, I'll throw in the Oxy Boost myself. Maybe. But this is where we separate the couturiers from the court jesters. How much do you think you know about designers? The name of this game is One of These Things Is Not Like the Others. Which of these clothing designers' label has never shown at New York Fashion Week? Because they're not a designer at all. Well, aren't you full of surprises? You may know the mainstream, but tell me, how are you when it comes to the culturally obscure? I knew this is where you'd fall apart. If you struggled with the mainstream, what makes you think you'll succeed at the culturally obscure? Get this wrong, and both of our dreams are dashed. Which of these talented people is not a famous Southeast Asian fashion designer? Get this one right, and it's goodbye, dirty boy. Which of these talented people is not a famous Southeast Asian fashion designer? Tied. You did it. Brought it right down to the wire. Here it is. This question is do or die. Shoes, shoes, shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes. What's the matter? Getting psyched out? Which of these insane-sounding shoe brands isn't even a real name? Dang! Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, you freaking nailed it. Unreal! Who would have known that you, of all people, would be so in vogue? Well, if I'm gonna be working for, or with, a walking fashion encyclopedia, you better damn well believe it. You've got me fired up, inspired even. I can't wait to start. Gotta do one thing first. You were right. I want to be my best self, and fashion makes me feel that way. Nobody wants to work with filthy fabric to begin creating their esthétique. I want to wash myself first. Absolutely. Let's leave Dirk the dirty laundry in the past and introduce the future to deveraux the designer. You know what? Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. Salute, amica mio. Fabulous. Thanks, sweetie. It's a whole new me. I've gone from dirty duckling to silky swan. Me too, darling. Me too. Just working on my latest look for Triple D. My label, Deliciously Dirk Deveraux Designs. Listen, I don't tell you how to run around dating everything, so you don't tell me how to brand myself. Okay? Good. Now run along. By the way, with my new line, you're gonna look magnifique this season. You bet your sweet ass you can't. Ciao!